Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a principle that will change your life forever if you truly embrace it. Extreme ownership. This is not just a catchy phrase, it's a mindset, a way of living, a code that demands you take full responsibility for everything in your life. Jocko Willink teaches that if something goes wrong, it's on you. If you fail, it's on you. If your plans don't work out, it's on you. That might sound harsh, but it is also the most liberating truth you will ever accept. Because the moment you stop blaming other people, the economy, your boss, your family, or bad luck, you reclaim your power. When you point the finger outward, you give away control. But when you look in the mirror and say, "This is my fault and it's my job to fix it," you take the steering wheel of your life back into your own hands. That is extreme ownership. It's not about guilt or shame. It's about realizing that you are the solution to every problem you face. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success. It's on you to step up, to lead yourself, and to create the results you want. Jocko has lived this on the battlefield and in life. In combat, there is no room for excuses, no time to point fingers. If a mission fails, the leader owns it. He doesn't blame the team, the weather, or bad intelligence. He takes full responsibility, learns from it, and comes back stronger. That's what leadership is, owning the outcome, no matter what. And here's the truth. You are the leader of your own life. If your finances are a mess, own it. If your health is deteriorating, own it. If your relationships are broken, own it. Because the moment you accept full responsibility, you also accept full control. You cannot change what you won't own. Extreme ownership is the ultimate weapon against helplessness. It forces you to stop waiting for someone else to fix things and start fixing them yourself. It's not easy because it demands brutal honesty and humility, but it's necessary if you want to break free from the cycle of blaming and stagnation that keeps so many people stuck. Taking extreme ownership means you stop saying, "Why me?" and start saying, "What can I do about it?" It shifts your focus from problems to solutions. Did you fail an exam? Own it. Study harder and retake it. Did you miss an opportunity? Own it. Prepare better for the next one. Did you hurt someone you care about? Own it. Apologize and make it right. This mindset doesn't allow you to hide behind excuses like, "It's not my fault," or "It's just the way things are." Jocko reminds us that those are lies that keep you weak. Life is tough, unfair, and unpredictable, but none of that matters if you are willing to take full control of how you respond. Extreme ownership puts you back in the driver's seat. Instead of waiting for circumstances to change, you change yourself. Instead of hoping for luck, you build skill, discipline, and relentless effort. And slowly but surely, everything in your life begins to shift because you are no longer a passenger. You're the one steering. This is the mindset of champions. Think about the people you admire most. They don't whine about what went wrong. They own it, adapt, and overcome. They see every failure as feedback, every setback as an opportunity to improve. And they understand that leadership begins with leading yourself, and that starts with taking responsibility for everything. Your choices, your habits, your time, your mindset. Jocko Willink says, "Good leaders don't make excuses. They figure out how to get things done." Apply that to your life and watch how quickly things change. Stop blaming your past, your environment, or other people. None of that matters anymore. What matters is what you do from this point forward. You want better results, own your actions. You want more success, own your discipline. You want a stronger future, own every single decision you make, starting today. Extreme ownership is not about perfection, it's about progress. You will mess up. You will fail. But when you own those failures, instead of denying them, you gain the power to learn, adapt, and improve. Every mistake becomes a stepping stone, every loss becomes a lesson, and every challenge becomes a chance to grow. You stop being a victim of your circumstances and start becoming the architect of your destiny. That is why Jocko's message is so powerful, because it removes every excuse. It leaves you with nothing but raw truth and the opportunity to build the life you want. And that is what true strength looks like. Not avoiding responsibility, but embracing it fully. So from this day forward, stop waiting for someone else to fix your problem. Stop blaming other people for where you are. Stop looking for an easy way out. Look in the mirror, take extreme ownership, and say, if it's going to happen, it's up to me, because no one else is coming. You are the answer. Lead yourself, hold yourself accountable, build discipline, and watch how your life transforms when you finally take control of everything in it. That is the power of extreme ownership, and it's the key to unlocking everything you've ever wanted. Get up, take responsibility, and get after it. Extreme ownership is about understanding that everything in your life, your success, your failures, your results, your growth, falls on your shoulders and no one else. It's about adopting a mindset so powerful that it eliminates every excuse, strips away blame, and leaves you face to face with the one person truly responsible for where you are yourself. Jocko Willink teaches that this is the ultimate freedom, because once you accept complete responsibility, you also accept complete control. You stop being a victim of circumstances, of other people's actions, of bad luck, or unfair breaks, and you start owning your life like a leader owns his mission. In the military, when a mission goes wrong, true leaders don't waste time pointing fingers. They don't say, it was his fault, or the weather ruined our plan. They own it completely. They ask themselves, what could I have done differently? What will I do better next time? That mindset is what separates average from exceptional, weak from strong, and leaders from followers. When you take extreme ownership, you are forced to see everything as your responsibility, and in doing so, you reclaim your power to change it. You stop waiting for others to fix things. You stop hoping for a miracle. Instead, you put the weight on your own back, and you carry it forward with discipline and action. Think about how most people live. They blame their boss for their lack of career growth, the government for their financial problems, their parents for their upbringing, their spouse for their unhappiness, and their bad luck for everything else. They give away their power every time they point the finger outward. But when you choose extreme ownership, you flip that script. You say, if my boss isn't giving me opportunities, I'll create my own. If my finances are a mess, I'll learn how to manage them and take action. If my health is failing, I'll change my habits, my diet, my discipline. If my relationships are broken, I'll own my part and fix them. You stop waiting for someone else to change, and you start becoming the driver of your own life. And yes, it's uncomfortable, because the truth is, it's easy to blame others. It feels good to think it's not your fault, but that comfort keeps you stuck. Extreme ownership is hard, because it forces you to look in the mirror and admit that you are exactly where your decisions, actions, and mindset have put you. But the moment you do that, something powerful happens. You realize that if you created this reality, you can create a new one. Jocko Willink emphasizes that extreme ownership isn't about guilt, it's about empowerment. It's not about beating yourself up over mistakes. It's about learning from them so you never repeat them. It's about facing reality without sugarcoating it. Did you fail at something? Good, own it. Break down what went wrong. Build a plan to fix it and execute. Did you get passed over for a promotion? Good, own it. Ask what skills you lack. Develop them and make yourself undeniable. Did you fall short of your goals? Good, own it. Reassess your approach. Double down on your effort and go again. The moment you stop blaming, you start stacking discipline on top of discipline until your life reflects the effort you put in. That's why Jocko says, there are no bad teams, only bad leaders. If something isn't working, you take control and lead yourself to the solution. Leadership starts with you. How you wake up, how you plan your day, how you execute your tasks, how you push through obstacles, how you hold yourself accountable when nobody's watching. Extreme ownership applies to every part of life. If you're out of shape, own it and start training. If you're broke, own it and start working smarter, learning, grinding. If you lack confidence, own it and start developing the skills, habits, and wins that build self-belief. There is no area of life where this mindset doesn't work. The truth is, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody will care more about your goals than you do. And the sooner you accept that, the faster you can stop wasting time waiting for a rescue and start building your own ladder out. Jocko calls this the hard road, and it is, but it's the only road that leads to strength, discipline, and true freedom, because when you own everything, your time, your habits, your results, you eliminate the excuses that keep everyone else trapped. You stop saying I can't and start saying I will. You stop hoping for a better life and start creating one. Now here's the kicker. Extreme ownership doesn't just make you powerful, it makes you unstoppable, because when you adopt this mindset, setbacks stop being dead ends and start being